Where are rates heading and where's the biggest opportunity in Austin? I'm going to tell you in this week's roundup. We're going to look at last Monday through yesterday, the 21st. Locally, we've got a more balanced market than we've seen in a long time. Austin continues to cool a little bit, but year over year, we're still up about 1.3%. Pending sales and active listings are climbing. Reventure reports that home sales in Travis County are down about 6.2% year over year, Hays about 5.4%, and over 30% of listings in these markets have had a price reduction and staying on the market long. In anticipation of the Fed cut last week, rates did tick down a bit, lowest since last October, but because they're not tied directly to the Fed rate, mortgage rates did tick it back up about 15 to 20 basis points. So this mortgage rate dip last week created a spike in refinancing and mortgage applications, which is great. And economists like 𝗪𝗲𝗰𝗽 believe that if we get to about 6% mortgage rate, we're going to see about a 10 to 15% spike in buyer activity. But remember, if we're going to get to 6%, we got to keep our eye on inflation and investor sentiment, as well as the 10-year Treasury yield returns. That's where the rates come. In industry news, Compass did merge with Anywhere Real Estate through a multi-billion-dollar deal. It's a major consolidation in the industry, so it will be interesting to see how that plays out and if it creates any issues. So looking at the inventory on the market, pricing, activity from buyers and pending sales, October could turn into a prime time for people to buy real estate now if they've been looking to get into the market, and you can refinance later when rates go down. And while speculative, there is a line of thinking out there. Some believe the rates could go down into the low fives in 2026. I think that's a little aggressive, but you never know. So we'll keep an eye on that. So there you go. That's last week's report. Hope you found some interesting things in there. Things that I'm going to be keeping an eye on: inflation and jobs reports. Inflation's going up, unemployment is going up, so those are going to affect the Fed and the trajectory of mortgage, even more so. Some price softening in deals, so that's good. We're also going to be keeping our eye on the merger in the brokerage industry and see how that may be affecting access to agents or how buyers and sellers are able to interact with their agents and their availability. So there you go. That's a recap of last week and what we're looking out for in the coming weeks. If you're interested in buying, selling, or just want some market data on your home or an investment in Austin, let us know. Subscribe and like for more. Thanks.